Hello all you beautiful people. So it's the middle of the night. It's around 4 a.m. And why am I awake at 4 a.m.? Well, I'll tell you. I'm on my way to Braga to drive on the Vasco Sameiro, the racetrack. And I had forgotten that I had paid for this Trackday experience because it's been a couple of months, and now I don't want to miss out on some track time, so here we are, racing away from Lisbon. So we're there for our first heat at 9 a.m. So yeah, let's go. Let's have some fun. We are getting closer to Braga. It's getting, well, it's more light outside now. We've crossed the 7 in the morning threshold. And I am tired. There is no point in lying. I am practically exhausted. So at least the car has kind of gotten its full test on if it can take the punishment, because it's been driving on the highway at 120 in high revs for almost 6 hours. So if you ever wondered if a Honda engine is durable or not, yes it is. So I'm very much looking forward to getting there and getting the necessary information, and hopefully I can go on the first session. We have 3 sessions of 30 minutes each. It's a very good price to get 1.5 hours. So hopefully I'll be there in time to enjoy all 3 sessions. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be real tight. And the car has made a monumental achievement as well. On the way up here, we finally get to 230,000 kilometers traveled, and I put on a lot of those, and it's simply because we love doing road trips like these and then experiencing events or track days or, well, whatever we come across. And this car has been the dream the whole way. So we have seemingly made it to the racetrack. We just need to find the place where we enter and get our papers and stuff like this, and I think we'll be ready to go. It's been a long trip, and I have literally 25 minutes to be ready, and I don't think that's enough time, and I think I'm too tired. We'll see what I do. guys, you probably can't hear me as well, which is probably fine because, well, this is going to be new to us anyway. So hopefully you'll learn the track pretty well, pretty quickly. All good? Perfect. So yeah, this will be mildly saying interesting because I've never driven on this track before in my life, so we need to see how this will go. Track completely blind. I have no idea where any turn goes, nothing. So this will be very interesting in the beginning and terrifying probably because, well, I need to learn this track. So I have no idea what to expect or anything, and it's really foggy. Like, I can barely see 50 feet in front of me, for sure, barely. So I'm actually somewhat terrified at this point because there are people here that knows this track well. So for me, this is quite simply scary as fuck. I'm gonna be passed by so many today. But we're here to learn the track. We're here to have fun, okay? So just gonna see where people will go. Just a quick 1-2. Careful not to hit the bollards. Wow, this is intense. This is really intense. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with anything here. This is actually quite scary, I have to admit. It's a very technical course. There's no doubt about that. It's a very technical course. And you have no idea where any braking points are or anything. And I think I'm on the home stretch now. Yes, I am seemingly. But I'm just learning the track, so this is quite simply terrifying. I have no idea. Okay, I can see the braking signs, and they are barely visible in this fog. This is quite intense, I have to say. I have to pay strong attention to what's going on and keep an eye out behind me. That's probably going to be the biggest issue of today, not being in anyone's way, because this is intense. You can barely see anything, and the turns are not like telegraphed, you could say. So yeah, this is something else. You cannot see anything. Luckily, because of this, I can see anyone else's lights very clearly. And this chicane is quite intense, I have to say. This one really demands that you pay attention. So, there is no doubt that the racetrack of Braga is very demanding. Not just for people, but tires as well. And we are just warming up. And it's quite intense. I have to say, this feels very intense. Now I have a car behind me. Yellow flag. Not me, but there is a yellow flag. So, first impressions. Difficult to see anything. Like, there is so much fog. Like, look out here. You can barely see the other cars. You're driving like 120, 140, even 180 down the straightaway. You can't see almost anything. So it feels semi-dangerous, yet if you use your brain and you drive like not a freaking lunatic, you'll be fine. It was a very good experience. The first session is probably going to be over before I'm able to go back out. I have 2 more sessions and then I'll be done. My issue with the sessions is that they are done early. Meaning, if this fog doesn't lift, I will not be able to enjoy the track fully visible. But it's been such a cool experience that I don't mind this at all. I'm very happy with deciding to come here anyway. As you can see, I looked very tired. It's because I am, but driving on track always fixes that. It just does. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Okay guys, second session is about to begin, and a lot of cars getting ready, including us, so let's have some fun. Waiting in line. The line is actually quite long, and people are showing off, and there's no doubt that people are ready to get on track. People are excited. And so am I. I'm looking forward to this, but you know, it's not easy. It's difficult staying focused when you feel the stress of other more experienced drivers being both in front of you but also behind you. That's a huge issue here. But like I said, we will do what we can with what we have and see how far that'll get us. Pretty sweet looking Lotus that's just been on track on the session before us. Looks absolutely amazing. Such awesome cars, truly. Seems like we're allowed to start, so we are going to be doing this. Hopefully
tires. Pay attention to the guys behind. Because this Subaru behind me is guaranteed quicker than me. That's for sure. But everyone seems to be behaving well. There's no rushing. People are just warming up their tires. Very nice. And now that I can see the track, and hopefully you as well, or at least a little better, it's gonna make for a lot more fun. Hopefully. So there's just sneaky in between here. I mean, there's nothing I could do to deny him, because he is much quicker. But finding out the lines and such here, not easy. And this will be my first actual pass of someone. This one as well. And here we go on our first lap. Getting this apex and this turn in general is very difficult. It's a lot of G's in this turn. But luckily the V18 seems to thrive on this track because of its long rev range. I don't really need to get out of third, which is a lot of fun. And I get to finally learn the lines of this guy in front, this image. At least a little bit. Yeah. It's almost the perfect gear ratio. Ooh, I'm stealing. Gotta love that. Different apex than him. Yeah. Tires are not warm enough for this driving yet. I noticed that he had Advents on his car. I am somewhat tired and there's 2 hours on mine. So I'm simply not keeping up with his speed because my temperatures in my tires are not high enough. And we have a car off. Is he off on purpose? Or did he drive off to save the car? Hard to say. You have to take it easy. Yeah, we have another yellow over here as well. You guys can't see it, but a Mazda MX-5 in the straight is standing there with his emergency blinkers on and the hood open, which to me seems a little crazy to do in the middle of the track. have started to reach the correct heights. Stupid gearbox. Always grinding. But then again, what do you expect? On the brakes as well when you're driving this track. You can easily be fooled, that's for sure. Notice that the straightaway there, that the brakes are not as happy. Subaru is catching up. Yeah, the brakes aren't as happy, that's for sure. I don't have the same braking power. Careful. It has maximum of one more lap in it, that's for sure. And it's a station wagon as well, that's just, oh, that's cool. My brakes smell warm. Wow. Brakes are that bad? Yes, they are. One more lap and I'm gonna have to do a cool down. Losing the brakes and lift on the speed is never a good thing. Short shift this time. Properly. Taking it second instead of third this time. But really, the Integra doesn't need to leave third gear at all almost, other than on the straightaway. Of course, I could change to fourth gear for a tiny fraction of time. Okay, we are losing grip as well, so this is the last lap. Gosh darn it. This is important, guys. Always be aware of the limits of your car. Never go one more time or one more lap or push one more thing. It's not a good idea. Be gentle and treat your car with respect. Need to slow down, go through the pit lane. Be careful with it, because it is not easy. We are back on track. A car right in front of us, locking up his brakes, losing control and moving out of the way for the Beamer. It's not easy driving this track. Very intensive. I'm just returning on the track and I'm gonna drive through. Pull down the brakes. If they cool down enough, I have no idea. The pedal feels better, but it doesn't feel great. But that's Ford Escort though. MK1 in front of us. So cool. as well, so I don't know quite what the reason for that was, but we're just gonna cruise around the track, stay calm, turn our hands around a little, stuff like that. Driving this track is quite intense. You have to be on your toes, you have to pay attention, and man, that is not easy. But man, does this car fit this track well. Gearing and everything. Excuse me. This is absolutely amazing. It's so much fun. Like truly amazing amount of fun. We are catching up the MX-5 that passed us the earlier round. Just passed it. So, this part of the track is very difficult, and it fell out of third gear, which is strange. So, that also tells me to calm myself down a bit again, I guess. But the session's going to be over soon too, so I'm going to give it one last proper push. There we go, guys. Passed by a Golf, if I'm honest with you. Too many friends I might drive a Golf. It's not a car I would like to be passed by. We're gonna try and avoid that as much as we can. I think we can keep him behind us a whole lap without many or big issues. Catching up on a puzzle. That's also funny. Because I have a few friends who drive puzzles as well. And there's a Subaru behind us now. Time. Yeah, we are losing grip very quickly. So this is the last round, last lap. But I am having so much fun, and I know if I force myself to switch into fourth gear and just trust my brakes a little more. Because the brakes from EBC, thank you AKR Performance, thank you. The brakes from EBC brakes are perfect. They suit the car really well. That's for sure. Oh boy, yeah. Nope, brake power is almost out, so we are sealing the deal here. They're calming down. I hope this is entertaining for you guys as well. It's not easy capturing everything the way I want to capture everything. I'm borrowing a GoPro as well, but unfortunately they told me you cannot put a camera on the outside. Even if I had a triple suction cup, which I brought with me, sure that it doesn't go anywhere, they will not allow it. And this is fine. I'm not going to complain about it, because we are very lucky to even be able to go here and have fun. So we're just gonna calm everything down now. Thank you for watching this session. There's one more.